You ever wonder where evil comes from? I mean, really think about it. It's one of those huge, timeless questions we've all wrestled with. Well, today, we're going to dive into a really fascinating and honestly a pretty elegant answer that was put forward way back in the 4th century by a philosopher named Gregory of Nyssa. So let's check out how he broke it down.
So here it is, the classic problem of evil. It's a real head-scratcher, right? A paradox that's bugged thinkers for thousands of years. If a perfect, all-good being made everything, then what's the deal with all the bad stuff? Where does suffering and cruelty come from? Gregory of Nyssa dives right into this, but his starting point might not be what you're expecting.
Okay, so before we can even get to where things went sideways, we've got to look at the starting point. What was the original blueprint for humanity? That's what we're digging into first, our original gifts.
The foundational idea here, the really big one, is that humanity didn't start out broken. The whole concept is that we're made in the divine image, basically meant to be a reflection of all that goodness. So our factory settings? Absolutely perfect.
And according to this philosophy, we were given some pretty amazing gifts right out of the gate. We're talking a likeness to the divine, being adorned with beauty and goodness, but also independence. And that last one on the list, that's the real game changer. Self-determination, what we all just call free will. This is the key to the whole puzzle.
Okay, so if we started out so great, with all these incredible gifts, what happened? How did we get from there to here? Well, that leads us right into our next part, the choice to turn away. Now, this right here is the absolute heart of the argument. Get this, God did not create evil. It's not a thing. It's not some dark force or spooky entity out there, and that's a huge shift from how we usually think about it, Like some epic battle between two equal cosmic powers. This view says, nope, that's not it at all. So you're probably asking, okay, if God didn't create it, where the heck did evil come from? And the answer goes right back to that one crucial gift, free will. See, evil isn't something that was made, it's something that was done. It's an action. It's the result of the soul using its freedom to just turn away from the good.
This is getting really interesting. So, if evil isn't a thing, then what is it? What are we even talking about? That's what we're going to unpack next. This idea that evil is an absence, not a presence.
This is such a brilliant way to wrap your head around it. Think about darkness. Is darkness a physical thing? Not really, right? It's just what happens when there's no light. Or think about blindness. Blindness isn't something you have, it's the lack of sight. Well, this philosophy argues that evil works the exact same way. It's not a presence, it's the absence of good.
Yeah, the source material uses this word deprivation, which is perfect. It's what's left over when the good that's supposed to be there is taken away. Evil literally can't exist on its own. It's like a shadow. It's only defined by the light that it's blocking.
So you can forget the idea of some big cosmic war. In this view, evil isn't an opposing army fighting against good. It's more like a wound, a corruption, a hole where goodness ought to be. Its entire identity is based on the good that it is not.
All right, let's tie all these threads together. This brings us to our final section, the price of freedom. And yeah, the necessary risk that comes with having a choice.
Let's just walk through the logic one last time, step by step. 1. We were given this incredible gift, freedom. 2. For that freedom to actually mean anything, to be real, it had to include the option to say no to the good. Otherwise we'd just be robots, right? And 3. Evil is simply the name we give to the fallout, the consequence of making that choice.
And that right there is the big takeaway, the powerful and maybe even difficult conclusion. A world where evil isn't even possible? Well, that's also a world where genuine freedom isn't possible. The risk of one is the necessary price for the other. They are two sides of the very same coin.
Which leaves us with a pretty heavy question to chew on, doesn't it? This ancient answer doesn't frame the problem as a flaw in creation, but as a testament to the immense value of our freedom. So the question it throws back at all of us then is it worth it?